Global Abundance Organization Television, GAO TV. And this is 28th day of 30 days Mindset Bootcamp that was mentored by Dr. Peter H. Diamandis, the founder of Singularity University, X Prize, and many more ventures working, more than 20 entrepreneurial ventures working in space. And he's our mentor, and it got us 30 days mindset bootcamp. And Mr. Shuja is going to represent 28th day of mindset bootcamp of 30 days. Over to you, Shuja.
Okay, so first of all, Assalamu alaikum. I hope you all are doing well. I am a level 1 friend at the Han School Online Academy, and I am from Delhi, Punjab. And today I am here to lead the 28th day of Mindset Bootcamp of Peter Diamandis. And now start. First of all, hello Zafar. Welcome to day 28. Whether you are an entrepreneur who wants to build a moonshot company, a CEO who wants to create a moonshot team within your company, or a young engineer who wants to join a moonshot effort, today's lesson is all about a moonshot culture. We will we will take inspiration and guidance from a brilliant friend, Astro Teller, Alphabet's captain of moonshots. I will also share a few hacks that I have learned from Astro to help you on our journey. Let's dive in. Not everyone in your company needs to have a moonshot mindset. A critical step to establishing a moonshot culture is first realizing that you don't need to have everyone in your company participate in your moonshots. Some people are naturally a better fit with incremental growth of your company needs to maintain to stay operational. If you are CEO, you can think about dividing your company into two groups. Your 10% growth team, this could easily be 90% of your team, and their job is to continue to grow and operate your current business. Okay, current business. Their goal is to deliver quality and solid 10% growth. Your 10x 1000% okay, 1000% growth team. This is the remaining 5%, 10% of your team. Their goal is 10x growth. They are focused on crazy ideas, serial failures on the road to a breakthrough in far. And find them working on projects with incremental growth. Change you should you should immediately resign reassign them to the 10% team after reading the above framework. I imagine you are already identifying which team members are a better fit for the 10% versus 10x. One of the most important parts of supporting your 10x moonshot team is where you put them and whom they report into. Setting up your moonshot team for success. When Steve Jobs developed the Macintosh, his moonshot within Apple, he identified an elite team and separated them from the main Apple campus, putting them in a building kilometers away, and flew a pirate flag about the building telling others to keep away, stay out. A successful moonshot team needs separation from the 10% team because the immune reaction from the 10% team will be to do everything 10x team down, making them feel crazy or reckless. Physical separation is required. This is like the famous Lockheed Lockheed Skunk, which was set up in hiding in the 1940s to develop the now famous UT and SR-71. SR-71, the second item for Moonshot team success is who lets them. Ultimately, the Moonshot team needs to report to the overall CEO or founder of the company, and the CEO needs to have buy-in from their board of directors on the plan and the mission. Astroteller, for example, who heads the Alphabet's Moonshot Factory, X, reports to Sergey Brin, the co-founder of Google Alphabet, also the head of your Moonshot team, like Astro Teller, needs to encourage couples to take risks, try crazy weird ideas, fail fast, and fail forward, as we shall see in the next section. A few moonshot hacks to get you started. Here are two moonshot culture hacks I learned from my friend and rockstar Astro Teller, the world's authority of moonshot. Train your team's thinking. This first hack helps put your team into the mindset of accepting and encouraging moonshot thinking. Word is good. Word is good. You give your team massive congratulations for any 10x idea, no matter how insane. Remember how fragile these ideas can be. If you show the slightest disdain for one of them, it will be the last moonshot idea you get from the person. Quick kills are good. Once you instill the idea that being weird is good, now you are ready to show them that you value intellectual honesty. Work with them to explore whether the concept can work or if there's a fatal flaw. In most cases, you can kill the idea on the whiteboard before you even leave the room. If they are successful in figuring out why the idea won't work. Congratulations, them again, and give them another hug and compliment. Show your team that they can also earn bonus points for raising a crazy idea, and even more bonus points for then killing the idea. Create a learning list as you learned earlier this week. Learning from mistakes is critical to creating an environment conducive conducive to creating and achievement moonshots. This is where the idea of learning list comes in. You can use it by following four steps. Step one: ask your team to create a list of action items in priority order. Step two: once your team delivers you their action list, you say, "Honor me and reorder your list so them at the top of your list would teach you the most in the project, give you the biggest insights that you don't have you don't yet have." Step two: once your team delivers and their action list, you say, "Humor me and reorder your list." So, okay, you the most in this project, give you the biggest insights that you don't yet have. So step three: you then say, now go to the top two things on your learning list. Step four: finally, when they have completed those top two items, ask your team to create a new list organized by importance. The chances are that this new list won't look anything like the original list. That's why we do things in learning order. The lesson from this hack is to fall in love with the learning process, not with what you have built. How do you think these moonshot culture hacks will work in your company? During tomorrow's lesson, the last official day of Mindset Bootcamp, We will get even more practical. I will share a moonshot planner that you can use to put into practice everything we have learned this week. See you then, Peter. Precious, thank you very much. I love this. Bye.
That's really lovely. My first question: does it give you any energy? Shuja, can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Does it give? I mean, does it give you any energy when you read
Yes,
about the
sir.
moonshot
Yes,
and
sir.
okay?
Yes,
What's
sir.
difference? What's the difference of incremental progress and exponential progress?
Um,
And how about the
First of
teams?
all,
They have divided. Even there is a story of Steve Jobs. He made two teams, one incremental and another was exponential. What's the difference?
I don't know, sir, about this question.
Incremental is something, as I told you, the example of a car, that you get a car, with 1 gallon, I mean, covering 50 miles, and you want to we want to optimize it. When you optimize this goes from 50 to 55 miles a gallon. But your requirement is it should go for 500 miles in a gallon. So what? That's exponential. So what then? How about the teams then? You have to have the excellent teams. And there was example for Elon Musk. No, get me the example of Elon Musk, Steve Jobs, uh, as long as this Macintosh. Uh, earlier the computer was too big. What did Steve Jobs? Did you watch the movie Jobs?
No, sir.
No, you must watch. You must watch this movie
Name. Sir,
Jobs.
what's the name?
Jobs. Jobs.
Okay, yes,
Steve
sir.
Jobs. Second name of Steve. Steve Jobs. I mean, he's one of the person. He's the one who given you the impact. So, okay, what did you get out of this lesson today?
Yes, sir. I learned about this lesson. First of all, this lesson teaches us how to build a culture of moonshot thinking inside your team or company. You don't need everyone to work on moonshots. Split the team into 10% of your team focuses on improving existing systems. I think a moonshot team needs physical and creative separation from the research from the rest of the company to avoid interference. Support directly from the CEO to protect and empower innovation. Use tools like where it is good, encourage bold ideas, quick kills, learning list. Be honest and be honest about flaws and move on quickly. And I think prioritize what teaches you the most instead of just doing some logicals, and the biggest takeaway that in my mind, don't fall in love with what you build, fall in love with learning and experimenting.
Yeah, if I have to recap today's lesson, it's 28th day 28, Mindset Bootcamp by Peter H. Diamandis. You become what you think, so think bigger. This is what is the whole crux of today. You become what do you think, so think bigger. Today's breakthrough, it's all about your mindset operating system. Your mindset operating system. Are you still running on fear based programming, or you have upgraded to abundance mindset that powers the world's greatest innovators? On day 28th, we dive deep into rewiring limiting beliefs, installing empowering thoughts loops, harnessing affirmations as mental code, training your focus for exponential growth, taking 100% ownership of your thoughts, action, and future. Because here's the truth, your mindset determines your reality. Every thought you repeat, a program you are coding into your future. Upgrade your inner world to change your outer world. Install confidence, clarity, purpose, and moonshot thinking today. So let's go of scarcity, let go of self doubt. Okay? So you think you whatever you think you become, you create your own reality. These words like I'm ready to finish strong. Drop 100% if you are still in the game. So you can tell it to your friends. This is about Mindset Bootcamp, Peter Diamandis, Abundance Mindset, Exponential Thinking, Moonshot Mindset, Growth Mindset, Rewire your brain, future focused, think big, act bold. Abundance is it is already there. Abundance is already there. Global abundance organization, your company, to success. So this is Abundance Show. Thank you so much, Shuja, for being there on the show. Okay, do you want to discuss something? You want to share something? You want to ask something?
No, sir, I can't have any question, but the one thing that they share, abundance is not impossible, abundance is possible, and this line is magical, magical.
What's abundance to you? I mean, we've been reiterating this word for dozens and dozens time a day. What's abundance to you?
Sir, I think abundance is too much good for me and for all the world because abundance is too much good for humans. So I
Okay, I understand there could be some distortions around you. So, thank you so much, Vijay, for being there. If you got some question, you want to say something?
no, sir. First of I couldn't say, but sorry for the noise. And
No, it's okay. I understand. It's absolutely okay. I mean, this does not bother me. What gives me a lot of energy that you are in the game and you are putting your 100% in, and I have a lot of confidence in you. If you can complete this course, you can complete anything, anything, because this was exponential growth. This was out of the world. I mean, this takes you 180 degree. This changes your life. Anybody who joins in, just because the words create reality. And anything you want to ask, or I go off the offline.
no, sir, I couldn't say anything.
Thank you so much, Uja, for being on the show, and try to connect all others and asking them to complete all tasks, so that we can. And are you doing some podcasting about this story posting, or Canva posting, or Facebook ads or Facebook posts? Are you doing anything on this or no?
Yes, sir. Yeah.
Okay, thank you. Great show, and Allah.